Hello, people. How are you? Well, I come in today to show you something what I am working right now. It's a software for a company in Peru. This company is already have they software in Windows in .NET Windows form, and it's working for the stop. You know, my work is take that software and design it to web, but to the same time, that's this software have to can work for to multi companies. Okay. Well, this is my project. I am working with the .NET Core 6, and well, I want to show you what I'm doing. In first place, yeah, you know, when you start the project in .NET 6 or 7, uh, this class uh, don't come in with the project. Well, I create this class because I don't know that let me to organize in a better way all the services on the apps. You know what's about it, securities or about the injection, no, the dependency injection. Well, in that case, this is the first what I doing, what I did it. Created this startup, and later where I going to create two projects. In this case, I create a project, a web project but over MVC. I am working with MVC and working everything with Razor and some JavaScript. Okay, but at the same time, I create a second project over here, and this project is a standard a class library, and this class library I created to create over there all the class of the models what I going to need to the application. Why I doing this? Because in the future, I'm going to implement a web API services from here from the web project. For example, in this moment, I create this web API account. It's something so easy. It's something about the login system and how to create the claims. And I did these claims with roles too. You know. Well, in this case, I just have the call from the API account, and the method is login. And when coming to the login, I returned if it's successful the username and the password. I return to the user the token response, and this token response this model is in the common project in the class library, and from there I can resolve so many. I can resolve so many models to the client. At the same time, I can use it in so many projects. For example, in the future too, I'm going to implement. Well, I'm not sure about it, but maybe some Maui or some summary. I am so really rocky with in both projects, but that is the idea. Okay, and then that I want to show you. This is my project web. Okay, and this is my class library. Over here, I separate in folders. For example, What I mean is entity system. The entity system are all the models who are conform the principal software, and that model going to be are the same to the rest of the software. You know, for example, if do you have country, I can create country in my administration profile, and from there I can share all the company for the others to the others companies. You know, well, uh, that's it. Well, and in this project, I implement to a template. You know, I got it a template from internet so to about Bootstrap, and I implemented that template in this project. Okay, where else? Okay, something we're going to work to do it over here is my database. I take the database from the desktop project, right? And I take that database and shake some fields, some tables, and restore all that. In some case, I have to redesign all that tables in the models, and I am working in this moment with entity framework because it's I am designing this from scratch, totally from zero. You know, well, I have the models over here. I create the model, and the models, for example, I have here one model, and in this model, okay, I put in the name to the index. Uh, I know I just don't want to put in there only ID because when you are working leather with I don't know complexes SQLs consults, and you are calling I don't know 3 4 tables for make a inner join, and you are working and you say, okay, I call to this to field ID from the, I don't know, country. And I call ID from that. Come on. Everything, everybody call ID. And for that, I put in the name of the model, I put into the prefix to the ID in the index field. Well, in this case, I made a relation between the models. Uh, I did it. I doing that relation um, and going and back. You know, for example, I over here. Let me show you here. This is a model here. Okay, this is like for example, the departments. This is, I don't know. Let's go to look at the country, for example. Um, well, I can go to the provincia. Is a department, provincia, and district here. Okay, and when I say I make the relation going back is when I say provincia, for example. Provincia have a Ubigeo ID, is like this model, you know, from here. And I call that, I need that relation, and it's a go back over here. Okay, I use the ID and I say, hey, I need a relation with Ubigeo to the other model, to this model. But when I say a relation go back, is she go to Ubigeo and Ubigeo go back to Ubigeo Provincia, to this one, and this is the back. I send in a collection. Well, this relation is another way to do it too, but I do it this way. I send in a collection to Vigeo Provincia, and in this way, I create a total relation over there. But when in .NET Core, when you are doing a relation, um, I have to take care when you use the delete method, because you can, with that relation you can delete the other register in the other table. For example, okay, in this these are the models, right? Well, I create the models, I create the relation. uh, what a time what I did this, I finished with this. I go into the data context. This is my data context. I create the data context over here. For example, Ubiheo. Let me show you where is Ubiheo. Ubiheo. I can't find it. Ubiheo. Ubiheo. Here. Over here are here. Okay, there are. Well, I have over here my three models. Ubiheo. This is my model, right? This is the model. You see, Ubiheo. Okay, Ubiheo, and this is Ubiheo. You get Ubiheo Provincia and Ubiheo Provincia, and Ubiheo District and Ubiheo District. Okay, I put it there in my data context, and that's it. Okay, later, in other version of .NET Framework, for example, or well, .NET 3.1. Over here in the protect override, you can put it over here, or no, sorry, here. You can put it over here. You can put it here all the condition, extra condition about the properties or about any property inside the models. For example, if do you want to the district have a max length 120, you put it over there in the past. Well, in this moment you can do it, but I prefer doing it this way. I going to create this line, apply configuration for an assembly get executed in assembly. With this line, I can create a folder where I call entity configs. Okay, and in that folders, I'm going to create, for example, for Ubiheo, I can Ubiheo, the same name of the model, but plus the config word. For example, over here, you see, Ubiheo config. And over here, I say, hey, but you have a range for entity type configuration. And I say, what is the data, the model we're going to work. And here, I can create all the spatial property what I want to handle. For example, I can say here, the hash key, who going to be the hash key? This going to be the hash key, this one. Ubiheo ID. And I can see over here what Ubiheo ID is this one field, so this one property. And this property, Ubiheo is here in the config, is my key. Okay? And with this line, he's going to take all the properties where I must be a key field. I create the index, the index conditions. What I mean with this, this would mean, for example, if I say index has index código, this one código, that means whether the information in this field or this property can be repeated in all the application. Okay, that table just can receive only one code, and that code is going to be unique, and that is the condition. And if I doing something like a relation, I said some moment ago, well, if when I did it, when I doing a relation, go back, and if you have the method delete, and you don't have a care with that, you can erase when you delete the, for example, Vigeo Distrito, you can delete the same time to the other register, to the other model. For example, if I delete Vigeo District over here, I can delete at the same time to Vigeo because I have a relation. To protect that, to protect of that deleting cascade, we can use this one line. We're gonna say, hey, look, I have over here districts have with a relation with Vigeo Provincia, but if I delete Vigeo Distrito, don't delete the register of that Vigeo Provincia. You know, and with this. Okay, this is the config. Where else? Where else? Okay, I working with the map with Mapper. Mapper help me to can create models. For example, for this one, let's go to work corporate view model and corporate. Right. I have over here corporate view model, and in this view model, I say I need these two properties in addition to the corporate model. And this corporate model is this one model. This is the principal. Okay, and this is the corporate. Okay, and I say, well, and this, and when I working with in the controller with the methods delete, create, or edit, I need to change the model company to the company view model, you know, and Mapper help me to do that. It's just in one line, and that's where I working with Mapper. What else? Okay, I have my helpers over here. I have so many tools where I help me to doing so many things so easy and fast. You know, for example, I here my system to send and send emails. Yeah, I have here. Over here, I can send. I using SendGreen to send emails, and I have over here all the information. I calling from my app settings over here. I have my app setting JSON, and from there I can take all the information about the SendGrid API key or the SendGrid from or SendGrid name. I put in here with configuration with the injection of iConfiguration system, and with this injection I can call from there these values and just changes in the method. Okay, what else I can use over here to all of this? The same, the way how I'm going to create the securities like tokens. For example, I can use helpers. I use the users, and for example, I can use over here the user, but I working with MVC C Sharp. With MVC C Sharp, we can create roles, and with that and that's roles, I can create it with the manager roles. Okay, yeah, I can create it with that. But if I wanted to work in the same time with roles in APIs, we need to send it over here to the token. What is the claim of that role? I put it inside that token when I create it. Well, when I create and when the token is ready, and I need to consume that token, I can do it over here. For example, in the my controller API controller for I lost it. It's here. Okay, yeah. Here, for example, I can receive the user, and with this, when I send in that information, I can work with over here with claims with police, and that police is the role. It's like the role, the claims role. What I do with this one? Well, whereas this is something about it. All this stuff is the result of this. I can use, for example, this is my user. Um, let's go to login. Oh my God, come on. Yeah, login. That's it. Over here we have the picture of the user. Here the information about the company, who is the owner about the license of this software, and here is the company. So where companies, any user can handle so many companies. Here we can consult those companies. This is like a cascade, you know, or multi levels, because I have companies, but company have the same time account banks, have store locations, or how do I say representantes, the legal of the company, the legal person of the company here, you know. Well, and I can call to, for example, if I wanted to do legal of the person legal of the company, I going over here, and I can see all the details about the company. And at the same time, I can see all the list about the persons, the legal person, where that company could be have, no. And if at the same time, if you need to see the details about the one person, I can check over here. If I can edit some information, I can do it over here. And if that, I go back and consult, for example, account banks. These account banks is from this company. And at the same time, I see the company details. I see all the account where I can have this company, and I have all the function to edit details, delete, and that's it. Go to back, and all here we can find all the location of store, all the store location where I can I could have this company. Well, that's it. This is something where I did it with jQuery. I implement this jQuery. Okay, that's it. I'll do it. Okay, let me show you how to do these things about the search. No, if I click on search and the field is empty, he'll give me back all the list of all the companies where I have in this table. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, let me show you. Okay, for example, if I need a Cosmo, you know, Cosmo, and I say search, and just shows he just show me the Cosmo plant where I say search. Okay, how do that? I remember I working with MVC C# only, And for example, over here is the companies. In companies over here, I show all the information about it. And down here is the JavaScript function. This is with a jQuery. You see, I call the jQuery search jQuery UI. I have this script over here. I call him and send him back here. I create these two lines. Why I create these two lines is for I don't have to write so many times the same word. And I put it over here, for example, item delete suffijo control is, for example, the company name, this company. When I say suffijo control, and this is the controller, I can print here and here, and those, I can use it in two different places, because this one I use it when I call um, this partial name and with this jQuery about the delete dialog, you know. When I call the delete dialog, I can delete any register what I want. With this one, I going to tell to the system, to the application, in the company slash search is where is the methods where I have to make all search, and what he's going to looking for, the company controller. Let me show you the company controller. Companies controller here. Companies controller. Okay, here is the company controller. I'm going to the start, and here this is the method. Okay, and I create this database, and in the future, if I need just to change, I need to change something about the who is the model of the table, I just need to change over here and change the properties. And that's it. That's going to work for any model. Well, and that's it. Well, thank you. In the future, I'm going to try to doing something different with, for example, look at this. Let me show you something where I trying to do is no. Let me show you this one. I over here I create the account, but I don't have yet working that with the software. But I have here something with Maui, and I am studying, but it's cool. It's really cool. Let me show you something over here. Okay, I have this project, and this project is one project. What I did it with to create tickets for Wi-Fi zones using Mikrotik servers. Uh, well, I say all the time when I create a project, I create it inside a blank solution, because in the future, if I wanted to create another project inside that blank solution and work together with a principal project, I can do it with any problem. That is the case. For example, I create over here. I have my common, my voucher, and over here I create my voucher mobile. And this voucher mobile, I did it with Maui. This is my first project. Yeah, this is my first time. Okay, I'm going to to do this. Let's go. Look, I have this software. This software is a Genie Motion that help me to can prove with a telephone to emulate a phone in my computer, and then let's go to say Genie Motion. He's going to start. Just a moment. Okay, it's almost ready. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah. Okay. No, you know, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Wait. Okay, I have over here my pages, and I create just the first pages. These pages. Let's go to see something so really basic. To the username, login model to the password, and the code behind over here is this one. Okay, I shake the network connection. I shake what are the models don't come back empty or null or empty. And later, if everything is all right, and I create this token request with the password username, because I call from a class client HTTP where I did it. Um, I send in the three parameters, and they're doing what are he doing, and give me back. We're doing this get token assign. Okay, let's go to see what it's doing. This is the generic, and I have over here the client HTTP. Okay, I say, hey, look, I am going to take a static sign task when I'm going to use response. Okay, and I send back a response. Okay, with this response, what I'm going to respond? Well, I received the real URL base, the Kion API, and the token request. Okay, if I come back to the code behind of the page, here, who is the URL? This is the my basic URL connection in the internet. For example, HTTP the point backslash backslash I don't know yourcompany.com. Okay, that is the URL base. Okay, and where is this one? I put it over here in the app SAML. I put it over here. You see, and this is my URL API address base. Okay, I call it from there. This is my API, and I send in the request with this one. Okay, when I send it, he come in over here. He come into this class, and he say, "Hey, okay, let's go to a string. This string I call a request string. I'm doing a JSON convert serialization object request. Who is the request? This one, because is where I need to send it to the API. You know, okay, I take the username and the password and take it over there and put it inside a request string, serialize like a serialization object. Okay, later I say, okay, look, I need a string content, and that content is equal to the new string content and request string. Who is the request string? This one. Okay, I'm going to take that and I convert this in a content JSON. Okay, later I'm going to say, okay, I have a services HTTP client. This client is going to a new HTTP client. The base address, who is going to be the base address? This URL base, where I show you over here. You remember? Okay. Okay. Come on. Here. Okay. There I say, okay, a string URL con API. This API is the API method where I'm going to take the connection in my website. Okay, I say, well, I need HTTP response message because I need have a response about it if everything was a success or if we have some problem. And where can problem too. Okay, and that recipe is a client.post assigned. This is like when you're doing a post and with the postman I say, hey, post. Okay, post. I send an URL, and the content. You see? That's it. URL is API slash account. And the content is the username and the password. There you go. When I got it over here with my account controller over here and with this one. You see, I say from the body, I'm going to receive this kind of model. Who is this one? Username, password. I say, hey, I check is everything if it exists the username, and later I send it to identity sign results with the username and the password, and if everything is okay, I say okay. Let's go and create the token with this user and send it back. You see, and I take it back. Okay, let's go to generate this one. Okay. Just wait. We have to wait. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah. Okay. .NET Maui. They're coming Maui. Okay. Well, if I put it over here, for example, Herbert gmail.com, I put in the password. Okay. And I say, okay, let's go to putting a breakpoint over here. Come on, I can see. Solution Explorer. I come back to the login page, and I put it over here breakpoint because I want to see the what information he returned me, right? Okay, I say over here go login. No, that doesn't work. Okay, yeah, it's here. Look, let's go to take. Everything was it's okay. And look, we have a result. In this result, inside this result, where I have, where I can have. I resolve. Its success is true. Uh, he gave me the token. This is the token. Inside that token is my claim roles. So we're going to be with claims police, you know, and the user detail. Look, I come into the user detail. That's it. Okay, everything work. Let's go to weights. Going to be continue. Well, I have to continue working with this summary, with this Maui. Okay, it's time to back to the work. I just only wanted to share what I doing. Thank you. Bye bye.